What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video, where we are focusing again on our brand new Builder Hall 6. Now guys, I just recorded an entire episode, but due to sound issues, we're not going to be able to upload it. What we will do instead is, in between attacks, whilst we're waiting of troops building, we will show you the replays of the attacks that we have just had. As you can see, just a few minutes ago, we did have quite a good episode as well, winning each and every one out of our battles against some of them Builder Hall 6s as well. So let's dive into an attack here, because we do have a couple of loot bonuses left to get. What we're going to focus on, we explained this last episode, or the one that I'm not going to put live anyway, so you guys won't have seen it, is we're first and foremost going to focus on the battle machine. That's my priority. Get him to level 5 so we can get that ability. Then I'm going to focus on the clock tower to give me a bit extra boost. Obviously, we've literally just used that. And then we're going to focus on the laboratory in order to upgrade some troops. So let's go ahead and get into a live attack. Then we'll show you some of the replays, so at least you get to see some of what we just had in that make-believe episode. So as we look at this first base then, we have the air bomber right to the side, quite exposed. Do we want to try and take that out? Or do we just want to make a push and go for the 2 stars? It depends on how confident we are of getting the 3 stars. And to be honest, I'm not actually that confident. There's a lot of defenses here. It's a Builder Hall 6 and we still have Builder Hall 5 troops. So I'm not confident I can get the 3 stars. So therefore, I'm not going to take any sneaky archers to go for the air bomber. I'm just going to push into the middle. Now what I need to focus on here is if I want to use just baby dragons, or if I want to bring beta minions as well. I think we'll just go baby dragons. We're just going to go baby dragons. So I'm going to put one in towards that short range archer tower. A couple around here as well. But we need that short range archer tower down, guys. I'm going to have to waste 2 baby dragons on it. But it is worth it to get that down. Then we're going to start trying to focus, without getting too close to that air bomber, onto this other firecracker. We can ideally get that down. And then we should be pretty good for the Builder's Hall. So hopefully we can get this Tesla. Looks like we're just about going to get it, which we did. The firecracker there is proving to be quite a test. I don't want to use too many baby dragons. Once we get this crusher, actually let's make a little bit more of a funnel to try and encourage the battle machine in towards the firecracker, and then hopefully we can push in with the baby dragons. We're not going to get that elixir collector, which is not great. Wait until that goes down, and then we'll push the battle machine in. Hopefully send him. He's gone straight to the firecracker, which is good. If we can get that down, that will be ideal for the battle machine. That's all we want. Let's get that second baby dragon in a little bit too quickly. I didn't realize that he was stuck on the troops there, so not very good. I basically wanted to attack that roaster whilst it was distracted on my battle machine, but as it happens, guys, it hasn't worked out quite well. So we need this final baby dragon to track from the cannon to the... Oh, it's attracted the fire of that firecracker. Look at how wide it went. I can't believe how close it went to that firecracker. I thought we were golden there, guys. Only the 1 star. Can you believe we got the victory? 6%. Wow, this guy's dropping trophies. I was just about to say that last episode we were talking about sometimes how you have big epic fails and you still win. It does happen from time to time. This is actually the first guy that I have found in... I can't think of anyone ever before that has dropped trophies. Maybe he lost connection. I think that's what happened here, because he hasn't ended the battle. He's just lost connection. So unfortunate for him, but good for us. Let's show you some of the replays from the episode that I had recorded, but the audio wasn't working. So this one, guys, 56% apiece, but I got the 2 star, and it was with the beta minions and the baby dragons. This is an awesome strategy for Builder Hall 6, and anyone can do this. Doesn't require any skill. All you do is surround half of the base with the beta minions first, then spread the baby dragons behind as well. It's ideal if you've got the battle machine with the regeneration ability so that you can then push him afterwards. But let's show you this. So I'm coming from the opposite side from the air bomber. Notice how we can reach the builder's hall without going for that. If you're going for the 3-star, then you would want to be taking that into consideration. But if you're going for the 2-star and you can avoid it, then just avoid it. Why would you run into the most difficult defense if you can avoid it? So here we are then, guys. I'm spreading up from basically the opposite side of that air bomber. Gonna spread the beta minions right the way around the outside. I don't think I took this long in terms of scouting, but as you can see, you're not going to run out of time with this attack. It's very quick, so look at that. Nice wide funnel with the beta minions right the way around the outside, really just circling, and they're going to take out the buildings and just slowly move into the town hall. So you can see that, guys. We then do try and get the battle machine in there. Often, you can take down the builder's hall with just the beta minions and the baby dragons, and you don't need the battle machine. Often you do want to bring him in though. So here I wanted him to target the multi-mortar to encourage him to go in towards the builder's hall. I was afraid that if the multi-mortar went down, as you can see, he walks around the outside. Doesn't matter though, we got the builder's hall in the end. The battle machine did nothing for us this raid. He goes down without getting any extra percent, and we still get the 2-star with just the baby dragons and the beta minions. So that is how easy that attack is. If you're struggling with the base, not too sure how to attack it, you can always give this one a shot if you can avoid the air bomber. And for any of you new guys that are maybe just getting into attacking and different strategies, give it a go. Then you'll kind of get to learn some of the troops and how they work. So checking out this one then. Again, so the air bomber is right behind the builder's hall, so it's a little bit difficult. The defenses are pushed right to the edge, but he does have all of them other buildings around the outside as well. You know, very tricky to know what to come in with here, because he's kind of got a lot of the defenses on the bottom here. You'd kind of want to come in from the bottom, but actually the top might be the better option. You know what we haven't done on the channel for a while, guys, is all sneaky archers. We haven't done it for quite a while, so I'm going to give it a shot here. And what I think I'm going to try and do is target the multi-mortar and the crusher at the top, and at least we could get the battle machine in to help. So let's go ahead and start this off. We really want these 3 buildings that I've just put the sneaky archers on to go down. Then we can directly target some of the defenses, which is what you want. You also need to be careful with your sneaky archers. See, I put 2 of them in there, and they'll attract the fire of the multi-mortar. Now that's not going to matter, because we're going to need 2 of them to take that down anyway. But you do want to be careful. So you can see now that we're directly targeting the defense there. So I want to try and be careful here. Make sure to get these defenses down nice and quick, and before the multi-mortar starts firing at them. So you can see it's going to get a shot. It didn't get a shot off there. So let's put 2 in, 2 there. This will hopefully get them defenses down. Then we can start moving in towards the crusher. Now this is what everybody hates when you have the clock tower boosting. When someone's just sitting there sniping off with archers. What we want to try and do now is focus in towards the crusher, guys. So just trying to set off these bombs, ideally with these sneaky archers. There's a spring trap out the way, which is nice. I'm trying to just get it so we can directly target that crusher. And if I can get that down, guys, then the battle machine will have a good chance. Now, I know this isn't the most entertaining attack to watch, going down on sneaky archers, so not great here. Really want this out of the way. Let's get another one in there in order to take out that barbarian, because them troops are going to be sneaky. They are going to be sneaky to take out. There's the multi-mortar firing at my troops, but we've nearly got the guard post troops out. Still don't have many of them left, but we shouldn't need too many in order to get that crusher. There we are. They're onto the crusher, so we know that now when we make the sneaky archers sneaky, they're going to take that crusher straight out. So let's get a couple of them in to try and get straight onto that crusher. Hopefully get it down. What I don't want the battle machine to do is go to that elixir collector. So I'm going to take that down first. Hopefully they get that barbarian. They do, which is good. We might even try and get the multi-mortar here. Let's put a couple in to try and get that multi-mortar. I want to save 2 of the archers as well, though. Yes, battle machine is targeting the multi-mortar, which is good. That is also down. And what else do we need to try and pick off here to help the battle machine? Probably this cannon, actually. It's going to go within range of that cannon. So let's try and get that down with the sneaky archers just to help our battle machine. And then it's all whether the battle machine can get the builder's hall. But check out the percent, guys. That's the failure of this attack. We haven't used it for a while. I have said that I haven't used the strategy, and that is why, guys. 36%. And it doesn't look like, yes, he is going to get the builder's hall, so make sure to give me some tips. If you're a, sneaky archer user, what did I do wrong there? Was it the base design? Was it not the correct design to hit? Was it just that I used too many troops? I wasn't efficient enough in terms of using some of the sneaky archers on the bottom? Make sure to let me know in the comment section what you would do. So let's check out one of my attacks from previous there as well. This is, which one do we, oh, that one was a one that we amazingly won. Let's check out this one, 74%. So this was a one where we were actually going for the 3-star, and we failed, to get the 3 stars. But what we did is brought in some sneaky archers for the air bomber there because it's exposed. Now what I didn't want to do is just bring all of them in, because when something's exposed like that, it always makes you a little bit weary as to whether there's traps there. And as you can see, one sneaky archer to test set off them bombs. Then you want to bring in the rest of them just sparingly to take that out. Notice the army camps in the corners. Gonna take them out with the archers as well, and kind of set up the path here for the baby dragons. So once the air bomber's down, we also have a firecracker upgrading. There's just this one firecracker here. So what we decide to do is hit that head on. We're going to come at that with the baby dragons straight away. Now unfortunately, with them archer towers being right next to it, it does mean that there's quite a lot of damage onto my baby dragons, and I think that is where I kind of go wrong here, and where I underestimated this base. I thought I could 3-star it. In the end, there was just too much point defense at the bottom there, and just look at how many baby dragons I'm having to use to get this area down, especially with the guard post troops as well. Doesn't help, and well, it was always going to be a safe 2-star. There wasn't any doubt that we were going to get the 2-star and have a solid attack here. But it was just, hoping for the 3. So I decided to put another baby dragon in to try and get that cannon down to obviously protect my battle machine. You want to use the baby dragons hand in hand. If they can take down the cannons, perfect. I then put another baby dragon at the back to try and target this archer tower as it was locked onto the battle machine. But the baby dragon had a mind of its own, went off around the side, and in the end it was a bit of a hairy raid. We just about got that builder's hall, just got the 2-star, and well, as you saw, we got the victory. So all's well that ends well anyway. Again, I'm interested to know what you thought about that sneaky archer attack. I would like to hear your feedback and get some help from someone that's more of an expert on that. So checking out this base, it could be alright for the sneaky archers in terms of we could take out the 2 cannons, the crusher relatively easily. These defences here though are a little bit trickier to get to. I'm just trying to think as to whether beta minions might even be better to take that area out. Now, don't actually think they would be. You know what I think would be a good attack against this base though, is the beta minion and baby dragons that we used earlier. And the reason I say that is look at the percent on the bottom here, and look at how easily we can target the builder's hall without getting anywhere near that air bomber. So we're going to kind of come round from the cannons right the way around to this bottom side, and let's go for it, guys. So there is our trail of beta minions, there is our baby dragons, and hopefully the battle machine can come in here as well. Just going to wait and try and get some of these cannons down. Unfortunately, I don't want to put the battle machine in too far to the north, because he's going to walk up there and just walk into that crusher. So let's put him in from the south. Should have maybe waited until this double cannon went down, but I kind of wanted him to try and distract something, but in the end he's not going to distract anything. Minions here, we don't need that air bomber. Oh, it's taking them all out. Oh. Now this is not great, because the battle machine has no way of going to that builder's hall. There's no way he's going to go and try and attack that wall. He's going to walk around the outside. It's very effective. Having the builder hall inside the walls like that is very effective, because personally, I struggle with it. It completely limits your attacks because you need something which is going to shoot over the top. You cannot rely on that battle machine. Honestly, guys, we need that ability. We need to get the battle machine. Oh, we lost by like 6%. I can't believe that. Just while we're waiting of the battle machine and the rest of the troops, how about we go onto our home village just for one attack, just to get a farming raid in. Then we'll jump right back and have the final attack of the episode, guys. But again, I love the bowler and healer farming. I think it's just so effective when you're going for the elixir. So what I'm looking here is just something that has a mass of elixir. I mean, not a base that I'm going to, you know, fail on massively. This has a good amount of elixir, but what can we actually get? So we could definitely get 2 storages. I think we could probably get the town hall. That dark elixir is definitely nice and juicy as well, and I think we might have a shot at getting that as well. I'm just trying to analyze here and see how we want to come at this base. What I think I'm going to do, yeah, what we're going to do, guys, is bring the queen in at the north, bowlers from this side. Let's try and target that archer tower if we can. Nope, they've targeted just around to the side, but not to worry. Hopefully we can just let them do a little bit of funneling here, then bring the bowlers in from the, you know, this compartment at the top here. Just need to wait until this funnel is set. We really could have done with that bomb tower going down. That would have helped a lot. Then let's put another couple of bowlers in at that side. I really want that bomb tower down because that would have helped in terms of the funnel. The funnel would have been made, guys, but as it happens, it hasn't. The bowlers, some of them anyways, are going to walk around the side here. Just waiting of this eagle artillery getting another shot on. Then we can use the ability there. Trying to just push the troops forward here. Should have pressed the king's ability early because what would you know it? The single inferno locked onto the king, but we've managed to take that down. And as it happens, we have got the dark elixir. We've managed to get 3 of the storages. Can we just about get that extra storage? Can't even see if we're going to get it. Yeah, we will get it. Queen's over there. But I don't think we're going to get that final storage. Not too bad, though. We've got most of the loot here. Got that good amount of dark elixir, which is always nice to get that little bonus. And as it happens, we're actually going to keep a lot of the queen's health here. So I'm just going to let this play out, guys. We might actually get this. We might get that elixir storage down the bottom because we have the healers on the queen. We still have her ability, which I'm about to press to get through these archer towers. Really could have done with the queen coming straight down to that archer tower, but with the healers, we might be on with a shot for that elixir storage. Hopefully, guys, we can get it. We're definitely not going to get the 3-star. There's just too many point defense at the bottom. But I think we are going to get that elixir storage, which is fantastic stuff. That is what we're farming at the minute. We're trying to upgrade our Grand Warden to max. So, brilliant stuff. Look at that. We got all of the elixir, pretty much all of the loot. Very happy that we swapped across from the builder's base in order to get this farming episode in. So as the final cannon goes down, you know what, guys, I am going to let this roll. I didn't think we were going to get the 3 stars, but actually, I think we might. We're going to get this cannon down. The healers are still on the queen. We need that archer tower, and then we are good for the 3 stars, but we're not going to get it. Just the Grand Warden versus the archer tower, and it is attacking the archer tower first, guys. It's going to take it out, but I think we're going to run out of time, so not too bad. Almost a 3-star against this base, but hey, all I wanted was the loot. Oh, come on, Grand Warden, turn onto this bit, but he's not going to. He's going to leave the extra 20 thou in each of them mines, but that is exactly how I like to farm. I've got videos on my channel showing you that strategy. If you do want to see it in a bit more depth, go and check it out. It's very powerful, very effective, and just look at all that loot. And farming up in Champions League, you get that nice bonus as well. So I hope you did enjoy just swapping across to the home village just for that one attack to get my episode in. I should have built my troops there as well. Checking out the final attack of this episode then. This is that base again. Every single episode, you see this base, don't you? So, what I do against it, I think I am going to try and concentrate on kind of clocking the 3-star strategy, but what I do is I go for the safe 2-star, and I use the bar brush strategy. So this is what you do, guys. barbarians in to start and just sprinkle them in order to tank for the bombers. Do not let them bombers go down. You need this wall piece to be funneled. Once you have it funneled, you can see the final bit is just about funneled. You can then start to push the barbarians into the middle. Bring the battle machine in. You want him into the middle. See how the bombers have gone down, guys. That's not great. We still managed to get into the middle there and just push the rest of the barbarians in. Get that builder's hall and then push a few around the outside as well in order to help with percent, which we're doing now. And there you are, guys. 50% easily. And, you know, you normally get about 70+% with this. And it's a solid strategy. As it happens, you know, we're going to wrap up 59%, so a little bit short. But you will get the 2-star virtually every time. I can't remember the last time I didn't get the 2-star. And more often than not, that is enough to get you the win. As you can see here, it is going to get me the win. That minion coming right into my mega mine at the bottom. Brilliant stuff. Battle machine going to go down. One more minion is not going to get this. So there you are, victory with the Barb Rush. Using that 2-star strategy, I'm telling you guys, if you see that base, you will see it all of the time. Attack it exactly how I did. I come from the northeast every single time. Couple of barbarians in order to check for bombs, followed by the wall breakers, the bombers anyway. You want them to funnel that wall. I know that sounds weird asking them to funnel a wall, but the wall is what you need down so that the bomber then targets the wall in the middle to create that access for your barbarians to get forward. So there we are. We have a lot of loot. Oh, check it out, guys. Only 100,000 short. So next time you come back, next time you see an episode, the battle machine will be upgrading. The clock tower, we're going to save up for that as well. Let's just go and upgrade just kind of a little defense. I tell you what, let's go ahead and get that arch tower upgrading, then we'll focus on the clock tower. So that will wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.